What's up, guys? Shay Stevens here, PDGA number 77522. It's time for my first ever round at Stockton University Disc Golf Course. Let's get to it. Thank you. All right, guys. Going to visit the parents. So as has become tradition, took a little detour over to Stockton University for my first ever round. So we're starting out in the open here, but I know we go into the woods, and I heard they're pretty tricky, so I'm looking forward to it. You'll notice no tee pads. We're in Jersey, so regulations get fun. But hole one, you just has it at 399 feet. We're just going just across the field, so first throw out of the car. Got a tailwind too, which is nice. So I'm just gonna let a photon off. See if I can get myself a look. Probably gonna be long, it's my first throw out of the car. Didn't turn it at all. All right. Get that up shot, get that par, and get out. Alright, hope nothing crazy is going on, but there's usually a lot of military flights down here along the Jersey coast, and jets just went screaming overhead. I hope the audio probably picked them up. Oh, there goes another one. Shoot. There they are. They are moving. Alright. Speaking of moving, let's move along. So just got this nice little upshot here. Trying to stay out of the woods. Gonna take my entropy out right. Hopefully get myself an easy tap in to start the round. Yep. First putt out the car. Tappy. Alright. Alright, starting off with a par. Not bad. On to hole two. 398 par 4. So you can see the basket there. Down the chute and off to the left. So I'm guessing the big deal is kind of stay straight. Like I said, it's a par 4. So we can play this smarter. So I'm going to Fission Volt. Just to try and push a straighter shot, hopefully. Not get off left into that rough. Now, this is a more sandy tee pad. Also, Udis is a must out here for navigation. It's a little tricky. You walk past hole 4 and then make a left to get to this tee pad. All right. Ooh, I was a little afraid of the sandy tee pad, but got kicked in the middle. And hopefully that last shot wasn't too dark. Gonna be playing hot potato with the filter again on my camera with all the lighting, but let's got ourselves a little upshot here. A little bit more ceiling to play with on the right hand side, but the rough does jut out there. So I'm just gonna go with my more stable envy down this right hand side, hopefully break in front of that tree with the double arrow on it. Just give myself a putt. Ooh, went low with it instead. That'll play though. All right, push just a little bit long. Shouldn't be a problem though. First birdie at Stockton. And ND filter back on. All right. Just had 2 military transport helicopters go by. So for those keeping up with current events, this is the Friday before Father's Day weekend, which means tomorrow is Flag Day, and they're having that big military parade down in DGC, so hopefully that's where the guys are heading. But also last night, Israel took some shots at Iran, so, you know, possibly World War III cooking, hopefully not. But on to hole 3, the wind is shifted a bit. It's kind of head crosswind, more head than cross now, unfortunately. 248. So I'm going to throw my Fission Volt again, just because of the distance with the wind. And I'm really going to try and pump this. Hopefully give myself a tailwind putt. Oh no, I cooked it. I cooked it. That's not going to be fun. Apologies, guys. I've thrown into a terrible filming spot. Okay. This gets right here. I can go down and pop something. All right. Give me anode. Gotta get creative here. Nice foot there. Knee down, not on the spikes. Okay. Whew, great run. Tap in. More stressful than necessary. But crisis averted. Alright, this is definitely a New Jersey course because we got no see-ums. You'll get bit, you'll look down at your leg to swat them, and you don't see them. I'm wearing longer socks though, so they should shield me up a bit. Still not fun, but this hole does look fun. Hole 4, 232 feet, par 3. So yeah, 232, par 3. Low ceiling, and then dog legs left about 30 degrees. So I'm just going to try and push my pyro under the ceiling on hyzer. Hopefully give me a nice skip to the basket. All right. Under it. Ooh, played with it a little too much, but got lucky. All right, there was actually a distance on that sign. I need to pay attention to them because I think U-disc might be off a little bit. Because this feels really long for 232. I mean, even with the ceiling and the turn, probably need a fairway driver to push this. But out here deep in circle 2, let's see if I can give this a respectable run. Ooh, a little tickle tickle. All right. Again, pars don't hurt me. But I feel like I need to take advantage of these short ones. Right. Hole 5. U-disc has it at 279 par 3. No signage on the sign. Looks like it was there, but it got weathered off, so I gotta go off U-disc. So I'm gonna go my flippy fission reactor, kind of straight, and I'm hoping this head crosswind takes it over to the right, puts me under the basket. Lift, lift. If I threw it in the air, it was cool. Yeah, I've really been working on trying to keep my weight over the disc when I throw. I'm getting a lot more cleaner releases. Really good distance. But now, of course, all my angles are off, so I got to work on that. But hang out here on Circle's Edge. Stiff, more head than cross, unfortunately, so not great. And it's picking up as I talk. So thank you, nature. So I'm going to probably put this with a little bit of hyzer towards the number band, or the number band, and to see if the wind checks me down. Do not want to get wind lifted right. Oh, I almost had it. All right. All right, this is gonna be a fun one. Hole 6, par 3, 189 feet. Basket is to the right here. So you have to go up through this gap and then crash it on the green. I'm just gonna play this one like hole 17 at Fulmore. Just put my range up there on angle, and hopefully the wind will help turn this more too, and give me a putt. Ooh, that's inside, but good. Oh, I might have stolen one there. Got lucky there. The range fought through the corner for me, gave me this look. Let's take advantage of the opportunity. Ooh, just over the rim. Whew, alrighty. Hole 7. 388 foot par 4. I see a basket out there that I think I'm going to. But this is rough. I mean, I could try to chase something crazy with a hyzer flip. I think I'm gonna go little hyzer flip, but nothing too crazy. Just trying to get halfway there. So we're gonna go flippy fishing photon. A little bit of hyzer, not try to kill it. Guessing the stick is supposed to be the front of the T-pad. All right. All right, down the middle. We'll see how that plays. All right, now I did notice after I threw, there's a window for a crazy high hyzer line. If you're local, let me know, does that actually play? Seems a bit risky. It's pretty nasty over here. So I have to play a dog leg left. This tree's kind of cutting me off. So I have to hit an entropy kind of on a thin line flat and hopefully get a skip to the basket. And hold on, play the basket disc so my foot can be here. Give myself a little extra space. And that's how you do it. Yep, just pushed a little along in the basket. Back-to-back birdies, woo! All right, hole 8, par 3. I think it's a 289. 289. Low ceiling. I can see the basket through the trees on the left. I think I'm going to try and pump a Terra there. I've got to keep it flat and trust in the overstability of the Terra. Find me a good landing spot. All right. I like the shape. Oh, just kissed an outside tree. All right. So this fairway doesn't turn as bad as I thought it did. I'm about 20 feet left of the Terra and I can see the tee pad pretty clearly. If the Terra would have finished, I probably would have ended up like 45 left. So next time, Volt is probably the better play. Something a little straighter. That'll put me more towards the basket. But we got the Circle 2 look through the stuff. Looking cool. Let's see if we can ring one up for the Instagram. Behind it. And the birdie streak comes to an end. All right, after a bit of a walk, come to hole 9. So you take a right at the fork in the road, left takes you to 14. You'll walk past a metal disc man if he's still there. Par 4, 596 on the stake and on U-disc. Says it's out and to the right, but step 1's beat this gap, and I feel like it's almost shaped into suckering you into turning it in too early and hitting the wood line. It still pushes out past this gap to the right there, so I feel like the sucker play is just to overturn it and put you in there. And I am dealing with a little bit of left to right tail cross, so I'm going to be playing with my overstable fishing photon, playing that flex shot I've been doing. So I am going to try and make the gap bigger, but then fight back left to stay out of the rough. All right. All right, made the gap. And we're out in the open. A little more left than I would. I didn't quite turn it over, but we're out. All right, not terrible. Could have been a little more right. The corner is a little more forgiving than I thought. I got me at 295. And while the wind is down, I want to take advantage. So I'm going to go fishing Volt. Basically at the big tree. And then hopefully swing it around to give myself a putt. Come on, baby. All right, should be a look. And a wee bit short, but nothing I can't handle. All right. That's a really beautiful hole to wrap up the front nine. I'm digging it so far. Definitely like Jersey golf, a good mix of wooded, open. Wind is always a factor. But yeah, for final thoughts, back to Shay.
And that'll do it for the front nine of my first ever round at Stockton University Disc Golf Course. Having a good time so far, just taking it nice and easy, learning the course, not trying to do anything too crazy. I know the Jersey Pinelands can get really hairy really quick, so I didn't want to throw any, wild shots and get myself into unneeded trouble. So just taking it nice and smooth, and -4 through the front nine, not bad at all. Speaking of military updates, that was filmed right before the DC parade, and I am filming this right after we dropped bunker busters on Iran. So no World War III yet, but maybe by the time this video drops, hopefully not. So yeah, stay tuned for the back nine and hopefully the continuation of our civilization. But with that, I want to say thank you for all your support. If you guys have any questions for me, reach out. I'll do my best to answer them. Take care. Thank you to my sponsors. For all your disc golf needs, check out Phoenix Discs and Foundation Disc Golf.